Hello, I am Tim the Pool Man. I've been in the business for about 14 years and I do get a lot of random questions on a lot of easy stuff, so I'm here to help new, existing, and old pool owners on the basics of swimming pools. So here we have a vinyl liner pool. As you can see, you can tell it's a vinyl liner because it tucks right in here into the coping. And the basics for my intro here is to show you the main things you need to know about a swimming pool. So for starters, this is the skimmer. This is the skimmer lid. That is the skimmer. That's the opening where the water goes into the pool. And they are just a tad bit more than where I like to see it, but still, you just want a little bit of a gap here so the stuff on the top of the water can make it into the skimmer. Most skimmers have 4 screws on the sides. Some are wide mouth skimmers, some are normal skimmers. I like to see the water level at this screw right here. That is the second screw down, or you can count up 3 screws up. Either or, that's a perfect water level. And what comes with the skimmer, as you can see, like stuff like this, it brings the stuff on the top and it goes into the skimmer basket. So what you want to do, at least once a week, maybe once every other week, always check the basket. Check the basket because it will get full. Basically, lift the lid, and as you can see, somebody is not checking their basket and it's quite full. Some people have 2 skimmers, which this one does. As you can see, the other basket was quite full. So basically, you just pull the basket out, take it somewhere, and dump it. That's what you want to do. Especially if you're anywhere like I am and you get fall and you get a lot of leaves, a lot of trees around the pool, you're going to check it at least once or twice a day during fall time. This pool also has a main drain. As you can see down in the deep end, that little white plate looking thing, that is a main drain. That is also a suction line, the same as the skimmers. That sucks the water, takes it to the filter system, lets it filter, and spits it back to the pool. These are what you call returns. This is an eyeball. This is what returns the water to the pool. After it goes through the filter system, after everything gets clean, brings the water back. That's how the filter system works. That is the basics on the inside of the pool, so you know the suction side and you know the return side. This is a pretty nice pool. It's a pretty big pool. It's called a True L, hence the shape. Now to the filter system. This filter system is actually a chlorinator system. It's not salt system. I will go over a salt system later. I just want to see if I can help anybody out. If I do get some subscribers or people that want to watch or need information on a swimming pool, I will help you. All right, this right here is the motor. Actually, here's her whole filter system right there. This is the pump. You can see the water bubbling in right here at the top. So, like I said, some pools have 1 skimmer, some have 2, some have a main drain. Not a lot of pools have main drains, but it doesn't hurt. So these lines are coming out of the ground into the pump. And as you see, I need to rewrite it. This one's the main drain. That was the one in the deep end. This is the deep end skimmer. That is the shallow end skimmer. These are called ball valves. You can open and close them at your wish. That right there, if you can see it, that is in the closed position when it makes a plus sign. When it runs with the pipe, it's open. So right here, what the water's doing, it's coming into this motor. This is called the wet end of the motor. There's a basket in there. You don't need to check it as much as the skimmer baskets, maybe once or twice a year to check this basket. Unless you have a busted basket, then you might want to check it a lot. So now you got the pump going into the filter. This is a sand filter. That's what's filtering out all the nastiness and the dirtiness in the water. This is the multi-port valve of the sand filter. I'll go over that on a different video on how to backwash and clean it. It's coming out of the filter into the heater. You know, obviously, hence, you know what a heater is. It's going to heat the water. Out of the heater, you got, this is a check valve. Because they have a chlorinator, the gases of the chlorine will go back when the water's off and it'll damage the heater. So this check valve shuts. You can see the little red thing inside there. The flap shuts, blocks the gases, that way you don't ruin it. Now, all the water is going into the chlorinator and back into the pool. As you can see, this is the pipe that goes back into the pool. So that is pretty much your standard filter system. They do have a heater. Not everybody has a heater. Not everybody wants a heater. You don't need it. But that right there is pretty much the basics on a swimming pool. I will put a couple more videos out today. One's going to be how to backwash your filter. You can backwash, obviously you got to backwash sand filters. You can backwash some cartridge and some DE filters if they have the handle on the top, or some have a handle on the side. That's called the multi-port valve. If you don't have one, then you got to take your filter apart, clean the cartridge, which is no big deal as well. I will make a video about that. I can make videos about how to change your motors out, how to balance your chemistry, how to hook up your vacuum system. It just all depends on if I get some subscribers. If I do, then I know people want to know how to do this, or they don't know how and they want to learn, which I don't mind helping. I do get a lot of questions, so I figured might as well help people out. So that's the basics. I will be putting another video on here shortly. Thank you. I am Tim the Pool Man.